Hello everyone. When it comes to English, whether it's reading or listening or writing, it all boils down to vocabulary and grammar. So that's what I'll be mainly talking about today. First off, vocabulary. When you come across a word that you don't know or you just can't remember, you don't look into a dictionary right away. Try to find out what meaning it has through the context. Look around, see if it fits. Okay, then look for a dictionary or the internet if you want. And for those who are not so hardworking, still, don't use Google Translate. Choose something that's more versatile, that has more words, and choose something that offers synonyms instead. If you choose things like Google Translate, which is community-based, words there are usually normal, they don't fit well in advanced work. When you go through things like the source.com, like the one I use, well, it's very better. You have a lot of words to use from, and you can remember it in a group of English words, not Vietnamese words. Okay, now next up is grammar. If you try to remember structures, and this is to many of you out there, it's very hard because it doesn't mean anything if you can apply it, right? So my choice is to not study the structure and instead study the examples. Then you can remember the structures through the examples. Okay, now next up is grammar. And this is for many of you guys out there. Studying the structure of tenses will not mean anything if you can't apply it, alright? So here's my choice of word. Don't choose the structure, learn from the examples instead. Then you can learn backwards, and well, that way you can remember very easily, and you can apply it to many more examples. It's like the feel, you know. And if you don't like that, well, you can choose by writing a lot of paragraphs using that structure you want to learn. It's not my way of choice, but well, practice makes perfect. Finally, to apply what you have learned into real life, there's reading, listening, writing, and speaking, right? So I'll be grouping it into two: reading and writing, and listening and speaking, right? Okay, first off, reading and writing. When you read or write, don't think of it as a word in English. Think of it like in Vietnamese. What I'm trying to say is, don't try to translate it. Think of yourself as an Englishman reading an English word. It's simple, right? Well, simple enough if you have enough vocabulary and grammar to do it. It's hard, I know, but you have to try. Same for listening and speaking. You try to listen and or speak in English, so you have to think in English as well. It's very hard, but trust me, you will do it after you practice. And there are some ways to help through this. If you try to read or write, first of all, this is not my way of choice, but write like a paragraph or a story that you want to read. You would want to read, but not in the topic that you chose, right? Just write out of nowhere. It's simple, right? You have many topics to write about. And listening and speaking, similar thing. If you have English friends, and it's good, try talking to them. Hear what they say, talk back, try to follow, keep up. If you have friends that do not speak English very well, no problem. You can speak to them like usual, like the way you do. And if you find mistakes in their work, remember to remind them that that is wrong. Same thing when they're talking to you. Try to correct yourself too. If you have something that you don't agree with, then argue your hearts out. Just have reasons to do so. And when you're finished, you can go onto internet or teachers to find out whether you're right or you're wrong. It's very hard, I know, you won't have fun time, but still, it helps. Well, these are some methods for you to help build your confidence and slowly master the art of speaking and writing.